Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. We're looking at a massive, looming deadline from Microsoft that is basically forcing millions of us to radically rethink our digital privacy and our hardware choices. We're talking about the end of Windows 10 and how an operating system called Zorin OS is stepping up, not just to save your old computer from the scrap heap, but to fundamentally upgrade how your personal data is treated.
Because, look, changing your entire operating system can feel pretty intimidating, right? So we're going to logically walk through exactly what you need to know. We'll hit the Windows 10 Ultimatum, privacy, Zorin versus Windows 11, a familiar desktop experience, bridging the app gap, reviving your old hardware, and finally, is it time to switch?
Section 1. The Windows 10 Ultimatum. The clock is ticking. Microsoft has set a firm deadline that is going to disrupt everyday users and small businesses worldwide. October 14th, 2025. You might want to circle that date on your calendar because that is exactly when Microsoft officially ends mainstream support and routine security patches for Windows 10 Home and Pro. After that date, your machine gets increasingly exposed to unpatched vulnerabilities, well, unless you're willing to pay for extended updates. And 240 million. That number brilliantly illustrates the sheer scale of the problem we're facing. That is the estimated number of perfectly functional PCs out there right now that simply cannot meet Windows 11's super strict hardware gates, like the TPM 2.0 and the newer CPU requirements. You could have a laptop running beautifully today, and Microsoft is effectively saying it's suddenly obsolete. As this industry estimate from Canalys points out, roughly 240 million PCs might be left behind, creating a massive e-waste crisis. But instead of tossing your current computer into a landfill or shelling out thousands for a new one, we're going to look at a lifeboat called Zorin OS 18. It actually turns this whole hardware crisis into a pretty massive privacy upgrade. Which brings us to Section 2, Privacy, Zorin versus Windows 11. Let's look at exactly what Microsoft captures that Zorin doesn't. Now, this is where it gets really fascinating, and the juxtaposition here is honestly stark. With Windows 11, data tracking is baked right in by default. Microsoft captures an enormous amount of background telemetry. We're talking your personal data, your usage habits, and system info, all constantly pinging back to their servers. Add in frequent forced updates, and it kind of feels like you don't even own your own machine. Zorin OS Pro, on the other hand, operates as a telemetry-free sanctuary. Seriously, zero background data tracking. You control when the updates happen, and you get built-in Linux security that respects your privacy from day one. And looking at the current thus market breakdown, you can clearly see that choosing privacy with Zorin doesn't mean you're sacrificing anything else. You get excellent speed on older tech that Windows 11 would just crawl on. Absolutely no telemetry, a highly familiar user interface, and a one-time license cost of around $39, compared to the $139 or more for Windows. Section 3. A familiar desktop experience. Zero learning curve. So, you're probably wondering, does securing my privacy mean I have to learn some incredibly complicated, text-heavy Linux system? The answer is absolutely not. Zorin OS 18 totally alleviates the fear of switching by mimicking your comfort zone. It uses Windows-like desktop layouts and a familiar start menu. It throws in a new drag-to-tile window manager, a native web apps utility for Office 365 and Teams, and maybe best of all, built-in OneDrive mounting right in the Files app. Plus, you get super smooth animations with Pipewire audio. Moving to Section 4, bridging the app gap, running your Windows software. What about those legacy Windows executables you literally need to run for work or life? Well, Zorin actively triages your apps for you. The second you try to open a Windows installer, the Migration Assistant kicks in. It detects over 170 common Windows installers and instantly suggests native Linux alternatives or the right compatibility layers. It takes all the guesswork out of the equation. And if you absolutely need to run a legacy program like Rufus or IDM, it's a super simple 3-step process. Step 1, you install an app called Bottles via the integrated Flatpak framework. Step 2, create a customized Windows environment literally called a bottle. And step 3, select and run your .exe file seamlessly. That's it. Absolutely no terminal tricks required. If you're wondering what Bottles actually is, it's just a graphical tool that handles all the heavy lifting behind the scenes. It creates isolated Windows environments within Linux and automatically configures complex translation layers like DXVK and the Wine Bridge. Your ops just work, almost identically to how they would on a native Windows machine. Section 5. Reviving your old hardware. Introducing Zorin OS Lite 18.1.
let's talk about the computers that are maybe 10 or 15 years old and really struggling to keep up.
This is a massive aha moment. While Windows 11 demands strict TPM 2.0, a modern CPU, and at least 4 gigs of RAM just to function, Zorin OS Lite 18.1 uses the super forgiving XFCE 4.2 desktop. It thrives on older CPUs and requires just 1.5 gigabytes of RAM. You get a snappy, responsive experience on practically ancient hardware.
And by bypassing that Windows 10 cliff altogether, Zorin provides incredible longevity. Because it's built on the Ubuntu 24.04 long-term support base, Zorin guarantees enterprise-grade security patches all the way through at least April 2029. It's real peace of mind without spending a dime on a new computer. Section 6. Is it time to switch? The final verdict. Let's pull all this together and look at the future of your personal computing environment. Zorin OS is so much more than just an alternative. It's a comprehensive lifeboat. It keeps 10 to 15-year-old hardware out of landfills. It stops Microsoft's default background data telemetry in its tracks. It lets you maintain your familiar Office and cloud workflows, easily run legacy Windows.exe apps, and enjoy long-term OS security and patching. The October 2025 deadline is coming, whether we're ready or not. So I'll leave you with this to think about. Are you going to pay hundreds or thousands of dollars for new hardware just to be tracked by default? Or will you reclaim your digital ownership and upgrade your privacy with Zorin OS? The choice is entirely yours. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.